Good afternoon, everybody. It's your girl, Angel Queen, and we're starting off our afternoon because I just got up. It's almost 1, but these things are hard to open. Starting our afternoon off with a little coffee. So you see, just a drip, just a drip in there, and then we're gonna go do our face. I didn't fall asleep until what time was it? I don't even know. Can't even taste it. I like that. Um, yeah, I didn't fall off to sleep until probably like after 1. I'm assuming. Yes, I know I look horrible, but where am I going? Jeez, child. You see, this is what happens when they wake you up and you don't wake up on your own. They don't wake you up like you gotta be up. They just wake you up because they want to check on you to make sure you're good. But I'm good. I just need to wash my face now. So today, later on this afternoon. Oh damn it! I think I broke the arm on my thing. Did I? Yeah, I did. It's bound to happen. As long as it still sits up, I'm fine. Anywho, I'll fix that another time. Today we are. Let me bring y'all in a little closer. Here we go. Spec y'all up a little more. See, this didn't give me such a hard time all the time. I wasn't have that problem. Alright, there we go. Good morning, good afternoon. Hello to everyone. So, we are still just washing our face today with the Riversol and just putting on the moisturizer. But later tonight, we'll be using the serum for the first time. Anti-aging reparative serum. So we have that already set, and I'm just going to finish off what I have in the packets here because it's there. Now, I will be doing something a little different. I know I said these videos, next ones, was going to be quiet. The reason why I'm explaining something right now is only because I got to make that coffee. But I'm also explaining because I'm not going to use the brush today to wash my face. I'm just going to use my hands. So we're going to clean our hands. All of them already clean. We're going to do it now. Let people out there using a little wipe to wipe everything down before I touch it to make my coffee. But we're going to wash our hands again. And then we are going to use just the gel, refreshing gel cleanser, and the lightly moisturizer for one. And tonight we'll be doing the cleansing again, and then we're going to put on the serum, wait for it to dry, and then we'll go into using moisturizer, and that'll be it for that. I did wash my towels yesterday, so I can use this today. And I'm not going through the whole process of putting down paper towels on. I'm just going to wash my face, put on the moisturizer, all that it is, let it use the brush or the massage until it's done. Because I'm using my hands, I'm use the rest of the this 8 weeks, 6 days worth of use. out that white head on one side. Just got the white head there. The other one's on. And the ones that were on this side are gone. So, that's it. Alright. And let's rinse. See, it never takes very long. That's why I do like this. I don't know how long people wash their face for. Like, it doesn't say rub it into your face for like 5 minutes or anything like that. So, no. Well, I do rub it in. Enough. Where the white film turns clear. So, that's basically how I do mine. But I decided not to use the brush today. Let's pat that dry. And I won't probably use it tonight either. This time around, I do believe I'll just use it. Not use it. I'll just use my hands for the next 5 days. And let's put on our lightweight moisturizer. We're not going to use the machine to massage this in either. Just going to put it in or pat it on and let it melt away. And that'll be the end of it for now. Alright. Now y'all hear me sniffling a bit. Yesterday I was mentioning that in the video when I said y'all don't really hear me sniffling or coughing and hacking and all that. Well, I'm not doing it on purpose, I promise you. Alright. Okay. Here's the moisturizer. Rest off my neck. And we are done. Here we go. Roll it down. And I'm over here looking like a wild animal. Hair all over the place. It's all good. It's all good. Alright, so technically not morning, but daytime. It didn't, I don't know if it said morning or did it say day. I think it said morning and then evening. But we're done. Alright, so we're going to let that melt in as we do. Just bring me back out because I know this is like a bit much right now. There we go. Alright, so that's it for that. Let's hang this back up. And now that I have Lysol, spray that later, but excuse me. Yeah. Let's have some coffee. Nothing really to talk about this morning. Or I keep saying this morning. This afternoon. I can smell it in here. Just can't taste it. And because one of the ladies has her children out there in the kitchen, I didn't even bother to put my protein powder in my coffee. I just made a regular cup of coffee and use my vanilla creamer, and that's it. So yeah, but either way, I'll be alright. I could do my protein later. I had the toughest time as usual, falling asleep, tossing and turning, constantly getting back up. I just was restless, I guess you can call it. That's what it was. I was restless. So I kept getting back up, laying back down, getting back up, laying back down. And eventually, the last time I laid down, of course, I went to sleep. But I'm pretty sure most of the time I don't go to bed until about 4 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes when it starts to get light out, it's about 6 or 7. No, about 7:30. So that's usually when I'm actually falling asleep. Basically, it happens mostly when I have somewhere I have to go the next day, but now it's happening basically because I'm sick. And when I go to lay down and I can't breathe, I have to sit back up and then I walk around because elevation usually unclogs your sinuses. So if I stand up and walk around, it'll unclog for a little while, give me a chance to blow my nose and all that. And then I go to try to lay back down, still can't go off to sleep. Mine's not really reeling like I got something to do, but it's just like I said before, I'm hypersensitive. So anything that's bothering me, if there's a crumb in my bed, I'm like the princess and the pea, okay? If there's a crumb in my bed, I can't fall asleep until I get that crumb out of the bed. Now, there's never really any crumbs in my bed, but I'm just saying. Um, I've had that happen more than once. So I know that about myself. And when I'm uncomfortable like anybody else, I have these stupid breathe right strips and they do not work. So, did I have them in here? No, I already put them back in there. All right, cool. But anyway, I have these breathe right strips. They don't work. I thought they were like stretchy a little bit, but when I put it on, it's like a stiff band aid. It doesn't pull open the top part of your nose in this area to open up the sinuses or nothing. I put it on correctly. I washed my nose, pat it dry, made sure it wasn't oily. I put it on. It was really adhesive, um, stuck. And when I was just laying there, I didn't feel any different. My nose stayed clogged up. My sinuses basically stayed clogged up. And I was just highly uncomfortable. So I waited at least an hour wearing it to see if maybe it was just I needed to relax, not think about it, something. It didn't do anything, so I took it off and threw it out. I still got one because I only had gotten a sample. Yeah, I do these things, these samples of things first before actually purchasing them to make sure that they work for me. Because that's just the best way to do some things. I didn't used to do samples. I used to buy products and find out, oh, this is horrible, this is garbage, this is trash, whatever. But since I've been out here and since the internet brings it more to my attention, I started doing it. And I got like a few things as samples, but most of them I never even got a chance to use until I got in here. So maybe that's the purpose. Sometimes you get things and you hold on to them, and then there's a reason for them. But as far as I'm not saying breathe right strips don't work for anybody, I'm just saying they don't work for me. So disclaimer, I'm not endorsing them or anything like that. I'm just saying for me personally, they do not work. They didn't do anything for me. They didn't open up my sinuses. They didn't help me breathe right. So, and I did use it for over an hour just to be on the sure side. And I laid there on my side. I laid on my back. I even laid on my stomach to see if it was a difference in how I was positioned. And I took my pillows from under my head. I put my pillows back under my head during that whole entire hour and changed, and it didn't do a damn thing. Nothing changed. So I just took them all. I took it off and threw it in the trash and called it a day. So now you guys can see as I was sitting here talking, you seen the white on my face. You see some more still there. But what you will notice is me not patting it in and it dissolving on its own means that not patting it in, me not rubbing it in and it dissolving on its own. You can clearly see that the product went into my skin and not onto my fingers. Now, I don't necessarily know if it went into my skin or if it's just dissolving on the top layer, which probably is what is happening. But either way, I just feel better about doing it that way as opposed to rubbing it, because when I rub it, then I'm guaranteed that most of it is either on my hands, or if I was to use the sponge to my spin brush, it definitely would have all been in the spin brush or the sponge. So that's why I don't do that. All right, guys. So I'm done with this particular video. Just was showing you my little coffee trick there to not recontaminate myself when drinking out of the same cup, even though the cup's washed and all that. It doesn't matter, you know. Whatever contaminant I might have missed, it won't be back in my system. And the same thing is going to have to go for my cup here that I make my tea in. It's just water in it right now. But later on, when I make my tea, the cup will get cleaned, and then everything will go inside of this, which is got like a little tiny bit left, probably water, ice that melted. But I'll be pouring that out, cleaning that, and then starting all over again, and a couple of drips of my Southern Comfort, and we'll be good to go for the day with my drinks. But yeah, so that's what I use on the door there. Take that out with me and hold the door handles and touch the buttons on the microwave and my refrigerator door and the sink when I was using their faucet out there to wash my cup out, and even the coffee pot to hold the handle to the coffee pot and all of that. So yeah, that's how that works. Most of the time I make my own coffee. There happened to be coffee already made, so yeah, I did drink that, but I put it in the microwave and nuked the hell out of it before I made my coffee with it, because it was just enough for one cup. And I don't like when they do that, because for me personally, I only make one cup of coffee for myself because I am sick. And it's not to be stingy, because if I wasn't sick, I'd make a whole full pot for everybody to use as much as they want. But with this situation here, I just only make the one cup for myself. But others aren't me, and I gotta understand that. So they think they're probably doing something nice when really you're contaminating the building or the people in it. But anyway, I nuked it like on three minutes in the microwave. So whatever was in there, if anything at all, it's gone. And once I put my creamer, because my creamer is liquid, so it's in the fridge, nice and cold, so it cools it off kind of quick. And of course, sugar and all that kind of thing, I do the same thing. They have the sugar here in a container, so I just hold the container with the wipe and pour my sugar. So, yep, that's how everything goes. I do put my sugar in first before I put it in the microwave. So, just so you know, it's not after, it's before. So, everything gets nuked. And I don't think microwaves is all that good either, to be honest with you. But it's what's here, it's convenient, and it's fast, and I needed to get my coffee in me. But, like I said, once I throw in my Southern Comfort, I'm pretty much okay from there. So, I was hoping that my entire cold would be gone today, but I figured I'd probably need 2 more days. So, 2 more days, and I should be back to my quote unquote normal self. But in the meantime, in between time, this is what it is. Alright, now I'm really gonna try not to talk in my next videos. I know I promised y'all, or not really promised, but I said that from 6 to 11, the day 6 to 11, I probably wouldn't be doing much talking, and then here I go. But because it's the afternoon, the daytime, maybe that's why I'm more jabber jabber. So that's the end of this video, and it's gonna go with the rest of the other ones, and maybe tonight I'll have my mouth shut. Who knows? I'm not making promises, I'm just saying. But yeah, I do feel At least in my spirits, I feel good. So I'll talk to you guys tonight. See you later.